What is up, lads and lasses? Back at it again, and today we are gonna review Ashk Vetat, the first trailer. And a quick little backstory about this. Basically, this is gonna be about Alaaddin Keykubat, the same Alaaddin Keykubat the first that we see in Dirilish Ertugrul, and so this whole story, this whole show is gonna be taking place around the same time as Ertugrul, I think season 3, right? Season 3 up till season 4. No, actually maybe earlier than that. So I think it starts around maybe during the same time as Ertugrul, right? Like season 1, you know, this is before they meet up and all that kind of thing. And this is the guy who brought the Seljuk Empire to its golden age. He's very well renowned for his architecture, his love for architecture, as well as his brilliance in creating a courtroom. So this is going to be really interesting. And the actor, he has a lot of aura, but from the very first frame, guys, this is just extremely unfortunate. I mean, the first scene we see like a half-naked dude, you know what I mean, bathing in some spring waters with a bunch of chicks. It's just wrong. And this whole first sequence, they're talking about, you know, if you're going to keep your secrets from me, then my face will remain a secret from you. I mean, it's in the title, you know, Love and Thrones. It's very unfortunate how the mighty have fallen, right? Bozdag went from making Ertugrul, Mehmetic, Jalaluddin, all these fantastic shows, and then, you know, Kuruluş Osman was amazing up until season 4, and all went downhill from there. And Orhan, I mean, the reason why Orhan was an abysmal failure is because it focused so much on love. And honestly, I feel like the only thing that was successful about that show was the romance, which was the Flavius or the Fatvius storyline. And so I think they decided, yeah, let's just double down on that, and this is what we're getting. Now, I haven't read at all about the significance of this specific princess. I guess she had to have played a very important role, at least within Alaaddin Keykubat's life, otherwise she wouldn't be a, you know, primary character in this trailer. Now, one of the most significant things that I noticed was that all throughout this trailer you're gonna see amazing sets, you know, amazing set pieces, cinematography, and granted it's the first episode, they always go all out on the first episode, but it's just so unfortunate because I just see so much potential wasted that could have been put into Orhan. Now, this beach scene right here is probably that same beach where they did the first battle between Flavius's quote-unquote brother and Orhan, the 2-tap, 1-stab battle. And it's quite clear that Princess Diana is going to take up the screen. I feel like this is giving me a lot of like Destan vibes. I didn't watch Destan. Destan seemed like it was really good, but just wasn't for me. And I'm sure everyone is going to say the same thing. Why didn't they cast this guy for Orhan? Right, I mean, look at this guy. This guy right here has got aura, pure aura. A really fitting look for a main character that's meant to be the driver, a leader of an entire empire. And she seems to be a pretty good actress. I mean, hey, look, for its own right, seems like this is actually really good. Just based off the trailer, I think it's going to be a great show, right? It's going to be a great show for what it is, a historical romance. However, the problem is it's going to alienate a lot of the original fans because the original fans of the Bozdag universe are not into historical romance. We're into historical drama, right? Historical action. So really what's going to happen is they're really targeting the Fatvius fans, and they're going to give them exactly what they want. And this is going to be really good. And in its own right, I think it seems pretty good, right? So far from what I'm seeing, everything looks great. I might even watch the first episode. And once again, just look at the class, look at the aura, look at the set pieces, look at the armor, the costumes, just everything. I mean, I even feel like the attires are a lot more historically accurate than they were in earlier shows, right? I think they had some time to kind of regroup, but like the level of potential that Kuruluş Orhan could have had if they just waited, man, if they just waited a little bit. Take a year break, they should have taken as long as they needed. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. And of course, as we all expected, you know, there's gonna be Hatun drama, right? This looks like, you know, the native Turkish girl is gonna be mad about the foreign girl, and it's gonna be just like one messy love triangle. Now, this is interesting. Why are they wearing like a straight up crown? I thought crowns like this, the corona crowns, were more foreign concepts. I didn't think that people of the East wore such things. They adorned themselves with such things. Let me know down in the comments for those of you who are more historically adept than I am. They're just reusing that one major courtyard that they had in Jalaluddin, as well as like Osman season 4, but still pretty cool. In fact, I feel like this might be in Uzbekistan. because they jointly filmed Jalaluddin in Uzbekistan, and I'm pretty sure this is the set that was there. But anyways, once again, look at the sheer size, look at the sheer grand scope of this scene alone. I don't ever think I recall ever seeing this many people in Kuruluş Orhan, unless it was a disgusting AI slop scene. I mean, guys, what is going on? This is just incredible. Now, this is pretty cool. One of the biggest problems with, I guess, the Seljuk Empire, not a problem, but not a great thing, is that they grew at the expense of their neighbors. I think it was another Turkic empire that kind of just got lost into history, but then also the Ayyubids, right? They kind of conflicted with the Ayyubids, and I think this guy right here, in fact, wait a minute, he might be the same character. I could be wrong. I think I might have to watch the episode just for this, but this guy might be that same character from Ertugrul Season 1, right? The Ayyubid, like, leader or prince or whatever. I can't remember his name, but he might be the same guy. That would be actually super cool. Yeah, that would be wild. I mean, they could probably do a lot of camos like this. I mean, shoot. Oh my goodness. They could bring back Sa'd-ad-Din. They can bring back the same actor to have him play Sa'd-ad-Din Köpek. That would be a doozy. Once again, it's probably going to be a lot of female drama. Not only with the young women, but also with the mothers. I'm sure there's like 2-3 different mothers in this palace, and they're all going to be fighting for their son to take the throne, and you know how that goes. I think this is another one. So yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 mothers competing for their sons taking the throne. Now, guys, I really, really hope they at least sprinkle once in a blue moon a little bit of action. I'm only going to probably watch 1, maybe 2 episodes, depending on the reception of the channel. But yeah, we'll see about that. Again, another incredibly cool scene. I mean, just take a look at this. Look at the set. Look at the cinematography. Look at the background. Just look at the level of detail they have. I mean, man, oh my gosh, man. They had so much potential to make Orhan so good. Yeah, it has to be the same guy. It has to be. Don't tell me this is like Gümüştekin. Guys, please, somebody in the comments let me know. Could this be Gümüştekin and he's just playing the same character? That would be incredible. This guy is going to be a Byzantine prince. I mean, I think it would be cool if we get to see like some clashes between the Seljuks and the Byzantine. It just really depends. Like, are we going to get action scenes? That's the question. Are we going to get actual battle scenes? This was a funny scene. Basically, all the ladies are trying to get a peek at the Sultan. And then there was like a quote that says, you know, the Sultan illuminates this world like a sun. And, if, you know, the eyes that gaze at it too long will go blind. Yeah, okay. I don't even know what this is. Someone explain. Please, I really hope it's not a harem. I hope they don't do that disgusting Magnificent Century nonsense. I didn't see the show, but I know all about its controversies. And I spit at the people who made that show. So the good news is we're probably definitely going to get, you know, a few like action scenes and interesting dramatic scenes. I mean, this right here looks like they are kind of doing a little secret meeting and trying to plan out or figure out some under the hood operations, some covert operations. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna get a bit of that, the Bozdag special with that. And once again, where was this in Orhan? Why did we get AI? Why couldn't we get this? Look at this amazing, like, they finally went and did some location scouting so they don't have to film in that same poor forest. Once again, like, that forest has taken 1 too many battles, cut 1 too many branches, they cut down 1 too many trees. Like, that forest was hurting, you know what I mean? That forest's back was in pain from how much it was carrying the Bozdag franchise. But finally, thank goodness, they found something like Valley to film in, which is, man, such a needed change of environment. Like, y'all are telling me this couldn't be Orhan. Like, genuinely. Look at this guy, man. Aura, pure, complete class. I mean, they have everything. They have the carriages, the wagons. They have so much. They spent so much money on this. Man, it's just, again, it just makes me so sad. This is the main theme. Wasted potential, lost potential. Based off of the captions, this lady makes people wait. You know, she likes to abuse her power. She's gonna be the evil, conniving old hag that, you know, that we're gonna hate for the season. So expect that. She even has her own little posse. Once again, look at this, man. So this is gonna definitely focus on Alaaddin Keykubat's glory days. And if I am a conspirator, man, I think Bozdag, I think he's contracted and forced to make a love drama story, but he's gonna take this opportunity to really focus and nail all of the non-love romance stuff. So you can see here, Alaaddin Keykubat is galloping on his horse, getting ready for some kind of battle or getting ready for some kind of confrontation. And you can see like all the set pieces there's a lot of effort put into them. I mean, again, this is episode 1. They always do this. Let's not fall for the bait. Let's see what comes of this episode. Let's see if the second episode is as good. Let's see if they actually open up any interesting storylines. And let's just find out. Let's give it a chance, guys. Let's give it one good shot. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hopefully it's a interesting show. Hopefully we can just skim through the nonsense and watch some good action scenes, some interesting political scenes, historic scenes, and yeah, I mean there's a lot more recorded and documented history for the Seljuks and I think Alaaddin Keykubat, so we'll definitely get to see a lot more historical accuracy if Bozdag so chooses to do so. But let us find out. Let's see. This is really a make or break. Again, I feel like I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that ATV has commissioned them to make a love story, and Bozdag has this one and final chance to the fans to prove that he can actually make something great. Let's see. Anyways, y'all, let me know down in the comments what you guys think below. Peace and goodbye.